I'm broke. I can't afford rent. I've made a couple videos about it, just talking about how poor I am. And I just got a text from my boss, and I just got fired. I'm a nanny, and nanny families do this a lot, where they just don't really treat you like a person and don't give you a heads up, like when they're moving or something. And yeah, it turns out they're moving and they don't need me anymore, and I'm fired, so I don't have a job. So I guess just pray for me.
Y'all, I think I forgot what it's like to be unemployed. Because what do you mean I have been unemployed?
For 1 week.
And I've played Fortnite all day. All day for 1 week. I have no work, I have no school. I'm trying to find a job. I've applied to a handful of jobs and I've gotten no response yet. What do you mean? I have nothing to do. I don't know what to do with myself. Here I am. Because literally I'm moving in like 2 months. Who's gonna say, oh, all right, let's train you and hire you, and you're gonna leave in
August.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. No, I don't think so. And what, am I gonna work at some seasonal place where I have to work outside? Y'all, I have POTS. I can't work in the heat. I will pass out. And I don't think minimum wage is worth me passing out while handing someone their change. $2.50 is gonna go back to you. Dies. No! TikTok is not my job. I need a real job. I need to have a paycheck. I need to have a
Schedule.
I'm too gay for this world.
I've been trying to make a get ready with me, a day in the life with me, a morning with me, and Violet, and the dogs, but it's hard. So, we're gonna start the day off, get ready with me. Actually, I'm already ready. I don't even know what I'm saying. Point is, okay, so I'm making this video because I know there's a lot of moms out there like me who are currently a stay-at-home mom looking for a job. I had a job, I left my job, now I'm at home with her. She's so beautiful. And like, I love it. I want to stay home with her. It's just, can you not? I need a job because I'm trying to get a house. Our lease ends in September. I want to help out with bills. I like things to buy. I want to buy her clothes. I want to buy her more toys. I want to buy her more food. Yeah, almost. And I can't do that if I don't have a job. So, if anyone just happens to know of a job, I can do remote. I've never done remote. Well, I take that back. I've done remote a little bit during COVID. I've been a medical assistant for 10 years. I'm tired of being a medical assistant. Like, tired of it. I just want something that will help me bring in income and buy this pretty girl some more food and clothes and toys, and buy myself some coffee because my coffee machine's not working anymore and I need coffee and I haven't had coffee in like 2 weeks. Ooh. Hi everyone, welcome to a breakfast mukbang. Quit my job yesterday and now it's almost 10 o'clock and I haven't done anything. Absolutely nothing. So I've decided to whip up a healthy-ish like brunch and just kind of sit down and do a mukbang because this is quite a lot of food and I always love watching mukbang videos, but I just don't believe them. I don't believe that they're actually chewing their food. I don't believe anything. I'm just gonna keep him here. I'll show you what I made. I have high fiber bread, 2 of them, 2 eggs, cottage cheese, turkey, Vegemite, and I have a South African tea with a little bit of milk. Japan contact is coming. She's coming. I am going to 3 cities in Japan. I'm going to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. I'm going to Disneyland. I'm obviously doing a whole bunch of shopping, like a lot, even though I don't have a job, but I've saved up. Especially for this. And we're going to a onsen, so it's kind of like a relaxing retreat. It's just for a night. It's kind of like a hotel, but they have a very relaxing, chill vibe to it, and you can get like massages and stuff. And that one's gonna be in Kyoto, so I'm gonna be vlogging-ish, maybe, I don't know. I'll probably not do a whole bunch of vlogging just because I want to enjoy it, but I'll be doing food reviews. That's a must, that's a given. Also, look at how pretty my nails are. Winter time is like depression time. I'm not saying I'm depressed, because I think I have a good life, and in a way I'm not really allowed to be depressed. I know it's a little bit fucked up for me to say, but I just don't want to say it out loud. I am really sad though, but I just don't think I'm depressed. Also, if you're looking at my skin and like how glowy it is, and just really quickly, this, whatever this is, it's Skin Stituate Balm. I might go on a walk. I'll take you with me if I go on a walk. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Come back for our next one. Should I do ASMR? Fuck me, that's good. I'm gonna start doing ASMR. I love watching it. Bye.
I'm definitely not gonna, well, I'm not gonna be negative, but I don't see myself winning the lottery anytime soon.
So I might be going to Sri Lanka in a week, even though I have no flight, no hostel, no volunteer that I've applied for, no visa. But I want to go, so I'm gonna go. It's a cheap flight, okay? What am I gonna do? I've been in Morocco for 3 weeks now, and I don't even know how to explain this, but I feel like I've been so unproductive with everything except really productive with some things. My personal account on social media, I haven't been posting at all because I've been focused on doing social media for the hostel that I'm living at for free right now. That's like my volunteer so that I can stay for free. So makes sense, right? But I'm chilling all the time, I feel like, but also like doing stuff all the time makes no sense. The whole point of this being, I didn't even have a plan for after when I'm leaving. I'm leaving in a little over a week from Morocco. My parents are coming to visit for like a week. I have zero plan. Did not expect to have zero plan at this point of being in Morocco. I'm probably still gonna travel around Morocco a little bit after my volunteering. And then with somebody I actually met here, a volunteer who's gonna come with me, and that'll be so much fun. And then I'm gonna maybe do Sri Lanka, even though I have no visa, no plan for hostel, no plan for volunteer. We're gonna go with the flow. I'm going with flow a little bit too hard, I think. I used to be such a planner, like so bad, and I don't know who I am anymore. I'm like changing for the better. I'm loving it here, to be honest. Filling me out.
Okay, no, actually clock this tea right now because like why is my skin giving like it's giving a little more than it should be, I think it's getting a little scary. Do I have a filter on? I feel like I can't tell. I don't believe like this ain't my skin. Hey! Is she giving? Am I eating? Hey!
Hey guys, this is the 4th time I'm filming this because I just spoke too much. Anyways, different kind of video. It's one of those moments where I'm obviously gonna overshare with the internet, and then I'm gonna regret it 30 minutes later and gonna want to delete it. So if this video is still here, then I've done well. But anyways, people want relatable on here. I'm gonna give you relatable. Actually, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Like, unemployment, girlies and guys and everyone, how do you stay motivated for a prolonged period of time whilst you're job searching? Please, I would like to know. I finished my master's, my LPC/LLM in December 2024. Been applying for jobs ever since. This is the way it's gone. Applications upon applications. They either ghost you, they reject you, you go for an interview, it goes really well, and they tell you that someone else is more experienced for the job. And I've actually lost count of how many new CVs I've made, how many cover letters I've made for every single application, or most of them. I'm mentally exhausted, and it's actually put me off a law career now. Like, I never thought I'd say that. I left the LPC thinking, okay, I'm sure that this is the career that I want now. Like, I'm set on it. And 5 months later, and I've just been crashing out every single week. Like, and I try to be positive. I'm an optimistic person, but I'm only human, and it gets to me. And sometimes I'll stay motivated for like a week, and then that runs out, and then I need to find new motivation. And it's mentally challenging, I'll be so real. So yeah, guys, please, any tips that you have, I would really appreciate.
I feel like I'm getting jumped. I have been unemployed for the last 3 months, okay? I keep getting emails talking about how my credit score is decreasing because my credit cards are being used like they're not supposed to be used because I don't have no job. Somebody broke into my car. Mind you, I drive a fishbowl. I've never had a tint on their window that I ever owned. What were you trying to get? You could look in the car and see that there was nothing there. Now my car won't start. Just had to get my battery changed like 2 weeks ago. I'm so annoyed and I'm over it. I'm confused because I'm supposed to be God's favorite. Not really feeling very much like God's favorite right now. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to keep my head up. I haven't been complaining. I went through 3 rounds of interviews with this one company just for them to tell me no. This is hard. Like, not having a job is hard. I've had a job since I was 16 years old. I don't know what God is doing or what he has coming, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I'm sure it's going to be great because this is a lot. This is a lot. I've never experienced anything like this before in my life. I've always had some sort of job in the meantime, in between time. But when I look back over my life, those are the worst jobs I've ever had. The things that I have done in the meantime and between time have been the worst things in the world to me. And I feel like when I was coming into this season, God was like, we're going to do this a little different. It's going to feel a little different. I'm going to take you a different route than you've gone before. It's going to be very uncomfortable, but you're going to grow. And at the end of it, everything is going to be fine. Now, when I agreed to that, I didn't realize that he was like being serious, but he was dead serious. In this time period, people have shown up for me in ways that I never would have expected them to show up for me. Just like I was talking about in my last video, like, God is knocking things down. He's taking people out of my life who can't come with me to where I'm going, who cannot reap the benefits of my success, okay? He is breaking me down, making me blank, and filling me with whatever it is that he wants me to have. And I'm just like, true. Could I not do that with a job though? Like, guess not. Dear God, I guess so. Yeah. In all of my free time, I've really had time to kind of just think about the things that I've always wanted to do. Never had the audacity to go for them. Now I'm just kind of like, I ain't got nothing else going on. Might as well. I recorded my first podcast episode today. My friends are always like, where is the podcast? You just was preaching to me. Oh yeah, that was lit. When I make my little Bible TikToks, people be into it. So I made me a little podcast. And now I'm like, is this the whole point? For you to get me to do stuff that you've been wanting me to do for a long time? First of all, we could have talked about this. The Lord wastes nothing. Nothing is in vain. I am complaining because I am human, not because I don't think that the season is going to produce something great in me. I do believe that I'm going to reap the benefits of this. So follow me on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, and yeah, just go along for the ride. Let's just see what happens.
when I was in high school, I used to think, oh, I don't want to end up being jobless and doing house chores all day. So I studied hard, I got my bachelor's degree, and then I got my master's. And now I'm jobless and I'm doing house chores all day.
Get ready with me as I rant about my current state of unemployment. This is really funny actually, because a lot of people are probably going to watch this and probably didn't even know that I'm unemployed. Maybe it's been obvious, I don't know, because people probably been seeing me about and thinking, huh, like Rashida's always doing something. But yeah, I am unemployed currently, and I have been for a really long time. And I don't want to say how long I've been unemployed for, because it makes me really upset to say it, and also a little bit embarrassed. A lot of people say like it's not your fault because the current state of the job market, but I feel like that. Unemployment is not fun, especially now. I think the thing that pisses me off the most about the job market at the moment is I just want to know where all these jobs that you see advertised on LinkedIn, I want to know who these jobs are going to. Because you will go on LinkedIn and see a job advertised. You'll see jobs advertised, but everybody is complaining of unemployment. So who's getting them jobs? I don't know who's getting them. I feel like they're just putting them up for decoration at this point, because it's like, I don't understand how so many people can be complaining of unemployment and not be able to find the jobs. Like, the jobs are there, but you apply for them and you either don't hear anything back, or you get an email saying that you're not experienced enough. Like, I have been to interviews for jobs that I have done. Like, literally, the job that I was doing before I was made unemployed, I will literally apply for that exact same role and I'll get told you don't have experience. So what would you want me to do then? What do you want me to do? I think the worst part about the market at the moment is there's this new thing of job ghosting. So you will like go for interviews. I've literally been to job interviews and never heard anything back from people. Like, recruiters don't even have the decency now to even contact you to tell you that you didn't get the job. They just disappear on you. So you're sitting there, you've done your interview, you're thinking, right, I think that went really well. Like, maybe I'm gonna get this, and you just never hear from them again. And I think that is the worst thing that can happen when you're unemployed. Like, you think you smashed this interview and you're like, yeah, I'm in, and then you just never hear from them again. Or another thing that I keep constantly getting is, oh, we've decided to stop recruiting for this role because of ABC. And it's like, so you don't need the people. So why did you advertise the job then if you don't need people? Why would you put someone through going for an interview to then turn around and tell them, actually, no, we're not going to recruit anymore? It's bizarre. I think the most frustrating thing of all is that you're applying for jobs that you are qualified and you can't get them. Like, I've gotten to a point where I've stopped looking in my industry, and anyone that knows me knows how much my industry means to me. Like, it's what I studied, it's what I have my degree in. I'm even just like, what was the point of doing the degree if I can't even get a job? But it's like, my industry means so much to me, but I've even stopped looking at my industry and looking for other random jobs. What is that in my eye? Looking for other jobs that have nothing to do with my field. You can't get those. So it's like, what exactly am I supposed to do? Like, where do I go from here? You got to check on your unemployed friends, man, because oh my god, oh, it's not easy out there. Like, I've seen so many TikToks of people that are struggling, and I'm just like, at what point does it get better? Like, where do we go from here? Like, you literally cannot find a job in this UK. You're just like, what do I do? Where do I go? It's so frustrating, and I'm having one of those days where it's really hard and everything's gotten to me. I literally couldn't even get out of bed this morning because I was feeling that low. And it's like, at what point are things going to get better? At what point are things going to change? Like, but yeah, guys, I'm literally at my wit's ends. Like, to the point that I haven't even looked for jobs in a few days, because even that in itself is a chore. You go onto LinkedIn, you're scrolling. Sometimes you're seeing the same role. Like, it's gotten to a point where every time I go on LinkedIn, I'll literally click on a job and it's like, you've already applied for that, or like, you're just seeing the same things that you saw before. But then sometimes you'll be seeing loads of jobs and it's like, you apply for them and you don't hear anything. It's so frustrating. Like, I have been through things in my life, and anyone knows me knows I've been through things in my life, but this is top 2 worst things I've ever gone through this period of unemployment. How I'm still standing today is only by God's grace, because I swear to you, yeah, I've on many occasions almost lost my mind. But yeah, check on your unemployed friends, guys, because we are suffering. Like, it's peak. It's beyond peak. I don't know if there's a word worse than peak, but that's what it is.